Hey guys, I did it again. I went ahead and I got myself another homage, another soft homage watch. I was looking at the Facebook groups and I've been seeing this company, wrwatches.com. They usually make a lot of, or at least what I've have seen from them, they make a lot of Seiko homages. And they also have this one, which I've been thinking about getting a soft homage with a maxi case. And usually what you see is the older homages. So this one I really like it when I saw it on their website. And I was a little bit undecided because I have never had a watch from this company. And I was, well, it is what it is. The watch is $175. Plus, they also give you a $10 discount when you sign up for the emails and whatever it's called. And I was like, well, not much to lose. I'm gonna give them a try. It's called the watch is called San Martin Steel Soft, and I'm really happy. I'm really happy with the watch. It looks pretty good. The case size is a 40.5 millimeters. The height of the watch is 14 millimeters. Lug to lug is 48, so it works pretty nice. It is very comfortable, and the lug width is 20 millimeters, so you can, you have a lot of options on straps and whatnot. The You can also buy it on a leather strap, but I decided to go for the stainless steel bracelet. I think it looks pretty good on this one. It has the quick micro adjustment, and it has screw down links, which is pretty good. Solid end links as well, and even the details on the watch. Look at that crown. That shark looks pretty nice on the crown, and I think it's if we have, I'm gonna compare with a mainstream company, uh, let's say the Seiko, the 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 crown looks much better than a Seiko watch with the like almost laser kind of engraving on the on the crown. This one actually has some depth to it, as you could see, and it looks pretty nice to me. It has sapphire crystal, a flat sapphire crystal. It looks pretty nice to my taste, and the the loom is Super Luminova BGW9. I like it a lot. It's not as bright as a Seiko watch, but it lasts all night long, so I have no complaints about it. And as a Rolex, the lume is blue at night, so I really like it a lot. I'm sorry I didn't have any lume shots. I forgot to do that, and I'm just trying to finish this video now. Maybe in the future I'll post some pictures and videos of the lume, but the lume lasts all night long, and it is blue. It looks pretty nice at night, so I have no complaints about it. The movement is Seiko NH35, and I don't know what they do to this movement, but I wore this watch for a whole week, and it was difficult for me to rock this watch for a week. Not because I don't like it, I love it. It's very comfortable on the wrist. But the thing is, I like to replace my watches every day. Sometimes I wear one watch in the morning and one for the afternoon. Uh, but going back to the accuracy of this watch, the first day I wore it, the next morning it was a plus 2 seconds, and I was very intrigued about it, and that's why I kept wearing the watch just to see how good or bad it was. And to be honest with you, it kept an average of plus 2 seconds per day for a whole week, and that's pretty impressive for a watch at this price range, especially for watch that comes with the Seiko NH35. I know it's not unique to my watch because on Facebook I saw a guy posting a picture of his kind of San Martin homage to the Marine Master 300, and he was reporting that his watch was also within 2 seconds a day. So very impressive. Very happy with it, with the results, and something to consider when you buy watches. I don't understand why Seiko cannot do regulate their watches as these guys do it. Obviously, they can do it, and they can sell this watch at a very good price. So something to consider. That's on the positive on this watch. It's obviously a screw down crown. It says it's 200 meters. I'm not gonna test it. I just wash my hands with it and do normal life, and so far so good. No problems with it. There is near to the water, but I'm not gonna put it in the water because that water is not moving, and I'm not gonna get any freaking box on my watch and then to me. That's the box it comes with. Very plasticky, very cheap. At least it comes with that tool to adjust your bracelet. I'm almost 8 inches on my wrist, and I didn't have the need to remove any links or anything. It's a screw down uh, links, but as I said, I didn't have the need to do any of that. And if you have a bigger wrist than mine, you might have to call them and see if you can get extra links for your watch. I was planning to put this watch on a leather strap or something like that, but I really like the bracelet. It has the quick extension, which makes it very comfortable, and and I just love it. I love the clasp. I mean, it's a homage, but they went out of their way, in my opinion, to even make a clasp that looks very similar to the one in the Rolex. Uh, what else? Oh, one thing with the screws on the links. I almost lost my watch. One of the screws was loose, and thank goodness I saw it. It was very close to the quick adjustment, and because it was loose and a little bit out, the link wouldn't go under the clasp, and that's how I noticed it. But if you get this watch, I'll suggest that you check every screw because you don't want to drop this watch on the street, or worse, if you're swimming in the ocean and you will never see your watch again. And so that's something to keep in mind. What other? Oh, the what other complaints I was thinking about? What can I tell you about it? The crown feels really rough when you are winding the watch or you're trying to set the time. Obviously, this watch, I don't know if I mentioned it already, but it hacks and it winds the watch and all that stuff. It's a NH35, so you know how it works. But yeah, the crown is really rough. It almost feels like they use machines to make these crowns and stems, and they didn't clean it. They didn't try to clean it before they put it in the movement. So that's something to keep in mind. I know there are YouTube videos of how to fix this problem, but it doesn't bother me that much, so I just keep it like that. And overall, I'm very happy with this watch. It's of a very good quality. I think if you're gonna compare with the almost $500 Steinhardt, this is not that bad. It's almost very close to the Steinhardt. So for me, for 160 something dollars, I'll go with this watch. I'll keep it, and also the maxi case is another plus. And I just love it. I'm gonna keep it in my collection and rock it. Thank you guys for your time. Talk to you later.